A place once described as a home away from home, the Chattahoochee State Park announced last week that due to funding issues, they would be closing permanently. However, the Houston County Commission submitted a request for funding to see if the state of Alabama could try and keep it open. Sarah Drake is with us live tonight with more on this story. Sarah, good evening to you.
Good evening, Ben. While the commission did try to find a way to fund the park, the state said they don't have the funds to do it. Due to a lack of funds from the county and state, the Chattahoochee State Park is now closed. This past weekend, the Houston County Commission submitted a request for funding from the state to try to get the park to an operative status.
We requested some assistance from the state, actually to partner with the state to replace the facilities that are down there that have been damaged. Today I got a letter that the state said they didn't have the funds to do it.
The state suggested that the commission look into grant opportunities, which will happen, but the park will stay closed.
We know without additional funds we can't reopen the park. I mean, it's just not feasible or safe. There's nothing for us to manage at this point, and without the state stepping up, we don't have any ability to continue with the park.
Culver tells me that there's always hope and they will pursue every angle, but they aren't overly optimistic.
There's a lot of need for things and grants around the state, and you know, the state wouldn't have made the decision way back in the early 90s to close the park if it was a high priority area. But we're gonna pursue it and look into it, and if we are able to get some assistance some point in the future, then we would certainly push to reopen it.
Culver also tells me they can look into doing something with the facilities out there if they were to get some funding. And Ben, Culver tells me that he hopes they are able to get funds from a grant so they are able to do something with those facilities.
All right, that park's been around a long time. Sarah, thanks so much. In Enterprise,